Hi and welcome to my voice lesson. My name is Veronika. I'm a voice specialist. I'm a professional musician and singer, songwriter. And today I want to show you a couple of very simple exercises, but yet very powerful. And I will explain to you why work with voice is such a tremendous part of our self-development. So, why is the voice such an important part of our life? You might know that everything that you do every single day, anytime you express yourself, whatever you want in life, you get through speaking, through asking, through presenting yourself. And that's why the intention that we put in our voice, through our voice, is very, very important. So let's talk about voice and its energy, right? So voice is nothing but vibration, the vibration that we express, the vibration that our body creates, and our fifth energetical center, right? Our throat chakra is the place where the sound is produced. So why is it important to know, and why is it important for our self-development? And as I said at the beginning, because think about it. Our chakra, throat chakra, is responsible for how we present ourselves to the world. And it very, very much so close to creation of our emotions and how we express our emotions. And it's very deep connected with our emotional intelligence and our evolution. And I will explain to you why. So let's start from the beginning. Remember anyone who is a very powerful speaker, leader, artist, right? They have very strong and powerful voice, not just because it's beautiful voice, but because by listening to them, it gets in you. It's shifting something in you. It somehow touches you. Why is that? So one of the most important part is because they fifth chakra, they throat chakra, right? It's very active. And on top of that, there is inner work that happened to that person. Because we have examples of so many people who are very smart and intelligent and they know how to speak, but for some reason, they don't have an influence on others, right? When they talk, nobody even hears them or listens to them. Why is that? Because there is three aspects that have to come with powerful voice, and I will talk about a little bit later. So let's come back to the emotional part. Our throat chakra is responsible, as I told you, for giving ourselves to this world, for emotions that we express to our world, but it's also responsible for our inner purpose. It's really much so about understanding and hearing first your inner voice, understanding your path, understanding your inner potential. And only then you can really use that and pronounce through your voice, through your mouth, to the world. Why it's connected to emotions? Because all the emotions that are being created and we are going through are also part of how we see and experience the world. So using the voice and voice exercises is number one in my practice instrument that helps us to connect better with ourselves, to connect better with the world outside. And usually when people say, well, when I say something, nobody listens to me, or like I don't understand where I'm going or what I am good at, most likely it's because those people are emotionally frozen. And this happens naturally sometimes without us even understanding or being conscious about, because maybe it's a small trauma that happened to you long time ago, but somehow it made you stop, express your emotions, being very open and speaking about how you feel and why you feel that way. And so we're losing that connection with our emotions. And voice is the instrument to bring that back, to vibrate through your entire body and warm up all those emotions that have been sleeping inside of you. So then, through the voice, we can work on emotional intelligence and make a person so much more aware of who they are. We have natural ability to evolve in this life, and one of the instruments is really our emotions, and then the feelings that it leads us towards. Because think about it, in order for you to improve your life, in order for you to actually move and do some sort of actions in life, it's because you're dreaming. You're dreaming because you can almost feel that internal feeling, that emotion that comes with something better, better life, better house, better relationship, better health, better social realization, right? So we moving like it's given to us so we can evolve and improve ourselves. And as soon as your life becomes really not that exciting anymore, if you don't have in the morning that feeling of I'm so I cannot wait to start my day because my life is so great and I love what I do and I feel amazing. If you don't have that, most likely it's because you've been doing something completely out of your natural path. And so emotions and waking up emotions will really help you to get connections with yourself better. So as I told you before, we have that maybe a trauma or something that blocked your emotions. You just completely stopped feeling them, right? And so you cannot really evolve because you don't know what feels good and what feels bad. You only know maybe, okay and not okay, right? Like your range of emotional capacity is like this much, right? But a person who has very high emotional intelligence and understand their emotions, and they can control and use the emotions in certain ways, it's a really person who did very deep work with themselves and they know who they are. And so in my practice, I see that voice, it's an absolute universal instrument for self-development. And now I will explain to you why. Voice works in three dimensions. At least this is how I work with people when I work with their voices. First dimension, it's physical dimension, right? It's how you produce the sound. It's the connection of your voice with your body. Second, it's how you share your intelligence. That's the mental part. That's the second dimension, mental dimension, right? How you, in what words, in what capacity you can explain your idea, your thought through your voice. And the third dimension is emotions. The only way you can pass the knowledge and you can really get influence on others if you connect with them, if you connect through your voice to their heart and you make a shift in their energy. And this is when you can say that you really got in touch with your true voice, when you really got all the aspects of what the voice really is. And so to start with uncovering and reinventing your really true voice, I offer you these few exercises that you can do on a daily basis. This is something that I do with all my students. Doesn't matter even if they already professional singers or they never sang before, I always start with this base, okay? And so right now, I'm gonna show you a couple of exercises. And the first one that we're gonna start with is absolute foundation. And absolute might be looking like very simple, but it's necessity for us to learn. And it's breathing, okay? I meet so many people who do yoga, who do different type of practices and meditations, and they still not fully connected with their natural breathing. What do I mean by natural breathing? In music world and in health world, the natural breathing called diaphragmatic breathing. What does it mean? It means that when you breathe in through your nose, there is nothing in your body moves but your ribs. And by that, what happens is your ribs are expanding because your diaphragm goes down from the pressure of the air that you inhaling. If there is blockages, if there is really a lot of tension in your body, you will not be able to do that because naturally your body will only hold the breath up here. And you will feel like you do so much effort to breathe in and you're already so exhausted. And this is what takes away so much your energy. So let's try this. I want you to put your 2 hands on your ribs right here and try to relax your body fully. Imagine that somebody is pulling you from the top of your head up, so all your spine becomes really aligned and straight, and all of a sudden your neck is really long and fully relaxed. And I want you to do 3 breath-ins, and each time try to push your hands and not move shoulders. I will do it with you so you can see that my shoulders are not moving, only my hands are moving. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, breathe in. Breathe out through your mouth. Feel how your ribs are going back on place. Second time, breathe in. Expand those ribs, breathe out. And the last time, breathe in through your nose, slowly. Feel that your entire body is absolutely relaxed. Only your ribs are moving. Good. The question that I get sometimes, does my stomach supposed to also come out when I breathe in? Right? It's something that usually at yoga classes or some breathing techniques tells us, breathe to your stomach, and people really start expanding their stomach. I would say it's not fully correct, because what you do, you're really forcing your inner organs to push outside. When you do natural breathing, diaphragmatic breathing, all you do, you really use the biggest muscle that separates your upper and lower body. You make it very stretchy, you make it go down in a natural way how it's supposed to be in our body. It's massaging our lower abdominal organs, and it creates so much space right here, so we can create very deep and powerful sound. Okay, so this is one of the exercises you can literally do 3 times or 10 times or whatever you feel comfortable with. Any count will be good, but notice what's happening to your body. Okay, let's go to second exercise. Our second exercise is gonna be feeling the vibration of your sound wave. I call it for my students, meeting your true voice. A little bit about this exercise. It also looks very simple, but yet it's going to be very powerful once you do it from the point of I am explaining to you. So imagine the orchestra, right? That sits in the amphitheater with a very high and round ceiling. And when they start playing, the music goes up. It mirrors that amphitheater shape, and then it goes to us, and we hear that bright, beautiful, and very sound full of volume, right? So imagine the same orchestra you're gonna put in the regular apartment with a very low ceiling and very just like a box apartment, right? And out of nowhere, the same musicians, they don't sound the same anymore. So that's exactly what happens to our sound wave that we create thanks to our body. If somebody says, I don't like my voice. I tell those people, you just never heard your true voice. There is no such a thing that you don't have a beautiful voice. You just don't project your voice correctly. That's really all, because your voice is just a sound wave coming out of your body. So let's try this. I want you to right now imagine that you really actually take that breath. You can feel and imagine how it looks like going all the way down to your diaphragm. So breathe in through your nose. Watch me first. Expand those ribs. And then start humming as if you're almost chanting a mantra, but internally. The most important here, you have to feel how that sound start vibrating and mirroring, resonating in your entire body, starting from your diaphragm and then going up into your mouth. Very important part. Don't make sure that your teeth are not locked. They are fully relaxed, your jaw is relaxed, and your mouth actually feel the vibration when you do that. And then we're also gonna do 3 times with me, but if it's already easy for you, I encourage you to try this. Imagine how you can take that vibration and scan your entire body and see, can you feel and consciously navigate that vibration in your arms, in your head, in your pelvic area, in your legs, all the way down. Because that's what happens when we speak. We're vibrating all over, every single particle of us vibrating. So I want you to bring to the next level of awareness how you vibrate. Okay, let's do 3 times. Let's go. You can use the first exercise, hands right here, or you can just fully relax. Keep your spine straight, and let's go. Breathe in through your nose. Expand those ribs. Breathe out by humming. Two more times. Try to really go really deep down with that vibration and feel it all the way in your bones, in your entire body. Second time, let's go. Breathe in. Let's go, humming. Keep those lips together, sealed, but teeth are not touching. Third time. And from here, try to make that humming from one tone to another tone. If you have musical ear, you can do something like this. If you don't worry about it. Just try to make it sound different. It has to feel as if you are creating this like lullaby for yourself internally. Very relaxed. Let's go 2 more times. Breathe in. It has to feel so powerful, the entire body start getting into heat. 3rd time. Last time. Breathe in. Through your nose, your entire body relaxed. And let's go. Yes, relax, move your head. All right, and then now I'm gonna show you the last exercise. They're gonna connect again and make you more aware between your body and your voice projection. So we're gonna sound like as if we are ringing the bell, and it's gonna look like this. Bum, bum, bum. What happens here? With each bum, that first impulse, we're supposed to feel that it's not our body, it's only our diaphragm. Pushes the air up so it starts touching our vocal cords, and then the impulse of the sound comes out. Because what is the sound really? It's the combination of air and your vocal cords touching each other. That's how the sound produced, okay? So we need to use that power of diaphragm that's gonna really push the air really quick in a second, like that. And in that particular moment, we're gonna create sound bum, right? So this is how it's gonna sound again. Bum, bum, bum. And try to notice if you can make the amplitude that the first impulse is really right there, and then it goes away slowly. And then again, right? Let's do right here. Bum, 3 times. And breathe in through your nose. Use those ribs. Bum, bum, bum. Try not to straighten your throat. Try not to use the muscles of your neck, because it's not the muscles that create the sound. It's your diaphragm, air, and your vocal cords. Let's go. A little bit higher, right here. 3 times. Breathe in. Bum, bum, bum. Very nice. And another thing that's really good with this exercise, not only we're using our diaphragm, that's gonna help us, this exercise is gonna help us to be more in tune with that natural diaphragmatic breathing, but also by sound we're creating really big space in volume, so our soft palate really goes up, and then we have that very mature and beautiful voice. Because I will show you, if I would talk like this, and if I would not use my soft palate, and I would put my sound through my nose, my voice won't be that pretty. But because I have my soft palate up, which create that maturity and a lot of space for my voice, for my sound wave to mirror that shape. Remember about the orchestra, right? The more I can use and feel my body so relaxed, because I have all this special, I created the space for my voice to use my body in the most proper way for that powerful sound. Okay, so let's do the last 2 bums right here. Breathe in. Bum, bum, bum. And the last one. Try to make that yawning feeling inside in your throat. Use your diaphragm, that impulse, and breathe in through your nose all the way down. Let's go. Bum, bum, bum. Beautiful. Now take breathe in and breathe out with a lip thrill. Feel the full relaxation. So those are the intro exercises that I gave on my voice classes, and this is something that we start with anyone at any time. You can use those 3 exercises before you go on stage, before you give it a speech, and just in a general everyday life, just so you can be more in connection with your voice. If you would like to know more, if you would like to see more of my videos or learn how to work with me and how I do my workshops, how I do my classes, group classes and private classes, please reach out to me. And thank you so much for being with me.